Good evening, everyone. This is Walk, Ride, Fly joining in from Manhattan, New York City. Current time is 9 p.m. local time, and the temperature is 46 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 8 degrees Celsius for our friends in Europe.
So crazy.
And today is Wednesday, January 19th, 2022, friends. How's everybody doing? All right, I see Henry Sylvia. Greetings to you. Alfred Close, Abix Girl, Fiore. Let's see. Clayton, what's going on, my man? I hope all is well. Meenakshi's here. Meenakshi Serchuan from Curacao. Najuma Brown is here as well from Long Island. Tina Cavazos from Texas. Jessica Bahagwandas. I hope I said it right. Greetings to you, Gigi. Andy G, it's been a while. I was thinking about you and Lisa the other day. I haven't seen you guys for some time. I hope all is well. Maybe you guys went on vacation or something, or maybe you guys are cheating on me. I don't know. Could be many things. But good seeing you though. My man Ricardo Holloway, how are you doing? Let's see. Valerie Wood is here as well. Billy Fine. Wow, that's a cool name. Billy Fine. I want my last name to be Fine. How do I change that? Hey, Mr. Fine. Good morning, Mr. Fine. Are you fine, Mr. Fine? Brian Yarbrough. Greetings. How do I fly? How do I fly? I'm asking that question all the time to myself, my friend. I'm trying to figure out how to fly too. I don't know how to fly either. All right, friends. So tonight we're gonna do a little exploring. I've been able to go live for a couple of days, but I am back today. I had a few things to do, but I was like, you know what? At least I need to go out there and say hello and show you a few things. So here I am. Andy is saying, "Hi, life gets in the way sometimes." Ooh, tell me about it. Tell me about life. It gets in the way all the time. It gets in the way of the good things that we want to do. Life gets in the way of what we want to do. It gets in the way of our priorities, like having fun and exploring cities and eating and drinking coffee, eating pastries. So the main reason that I started here, actually, I didn't plan to start the stream here, but I wanted to show you something, and for some reason they're not here today. Usually there's like a gang of rats hanging out over here, but today they're not here. I guess they found out that I was gonna start the stream here, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See, guys, there are there's like 20 of them right now. They all came out. They all came out like they wanted to greet me. There's one right there behind the box with a big chunk of bread. Oh my, that's crazy. Greetings to you, Preston. It must be trash day, says Renee. Hey, Renee, how you doing? It must be trash day. It's always trash day in New York City. Every day is a trash day in New York. Well, it feels like it, but it really is not. Trash day is like maybe once or twice a week. Well, at least once a week. But yeah, usually there's like 20, 30 rats just hanging out here, going through the boxes, trying to find food, scavenging for food. I bet you if I hit this box, at least one of them is gonna come out. There we go, see? They kept hiding. Anyway, that's not the topic of today, but I just wanted to show you guys how gigantic New York City rats can be. They're literally huge. There, see that one right there? You see that, friends? Are you seeing it? Oh, that's like as big as a cat. Anyway, let's keep going. Greetings to you, Judith. How are you doing? Nice seeing everybody today. Nice seeing everybody. It's been a couple of days, friends. It's been a couple of days. Like Andy says, life gets in the way, and it gets in the way of our priorities, and we can't do the things we love to do. unfortunately. Rob, what street are you on? I am near Columbus Circle. I am on West, 57? They are big. Oh, New York City rats are huge. Yeah, so I don't know. I know there's some people who like to keep rats as pets. If you choose to keep New York City rats as pets, you're gonna need to buy a leash. You're gonna have to buy a small leash. Just saying. I'm not into keeping rats as pets. That's not for me. But I know some people like to keep them as pets. Not for moi. No, sir. You're welcome, Joseph. Don't forget to hit that like button, friends. Thank you, Preston. Thank you for the reminder. All right, friends. So today, actually, I got my tea. You know what? I haven't had coffee for 2 days. Isn't that surprising? I've only been drinking English breakfast tea and Earl Grey tea. So today I didn't get a chance to make tea at home. So I got my tea from, can you guess where this is? Let me take out the sleeve just for a second. I've told you about this place a few times, right? Joe and the Juice, that's where I got it from. That is one of my go-to places. Well, it's not like my usual place, but I go there sometimes, once in a while. Joe and the Juice. And they got like the bright pink cups. I don't know why they couldn't just keep it plain brown or white or black. Feels like I'm drinking some type of like Disneyland drink or something. Like an amusement park drink or something. In any case, I got my English breakfast tea. You guys know I'm English. Well, kinda. Sometimes. Some days. Some days I'm English. And there's some people right there drinking alcohol in the corner. As if nobody's watching. But I did see it. Brian Yarbrough saying, I hope everything is good with you. I'm alright. Taking it one day at a time, you know. That's all we can do. Is that Joe Namath and O.J. Simpson? Where? All right, friends, and now I am crossing 9th Avenue. I've shown 9th Avenue a few times. Sorry, I said West 57th. I'm actually on West 58. I don't know why I said 57. This is 58 and 9th. So I'm walking towards 10th Avenue right now. And this whole neighborhood is, some people call it Clinton, some people call it Hell's Kitchen. But if you go on 8th Avenue towards Midtown, people mostly call it Hell's Kitchen. But in general, it's the Clinton neighborhood. But rarely people call it, not that many people call it Clinton, but technically it is Clinton neighborhood. And over here, friends, yeah, so somebody said it might be garbage day. It sure is. It looks like it is. Tina Cavazos is saying, so glad you are out and about. Yes, I was like, you know what, it's been a couple. Let me just, go out there and show a few things at least a few of my favorite places. So that you guys don't forget about me if it's like a couple of days. Probably gonna forget about me even though I'm uploading videos, even though I've been uploading videos from London. You guys are not even watching those, unfortunately. Guess you guys don't like London, huh? I just uploaded a video from London today. Anybody watched it? Do people not get startled by rats? Yeah, people do. I mean, some people are used to it, but some people, yeah, of course. I mean, you see people randomly just like screaming. Like, yeah, it's most likely because of rats. Well, it's not always because of rats, but yeah, people do get startled. Especially summertime at Central Park. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Summertime at Central Park? Ooh. You see like an entire colony of rats. An entire family, like extended family of rats just hanging out at the park. Not on the grass, but like on, walkways and, under trees and just, yeah. It's a bit too much. All right, friends, I need to actually throw this tea. It does not taste good at all. Ugh. This is not Earl Grey. Ooh, not good at all. Greetings, Norman Ross. Greetings. To the right is Mount Sinai Hospital. We do have a few Mount Sinai hospitals all over the city. That's just the one. Hassan Taro. Greetings. Wow, I completely forgot that there's another Paris Baguette. Oh, not Baguette. Paris Baguette over here. And this is on 10th Avenue, friends. On 10th Avenue and West 58. There's a few of these all over the city. Not even doing that well. Unfortunately, they expanded too fast. They invested so much money in opening up stores all over the world, not just in New York, but all over the world. And then the pandemic happened. And most of the stores are not doing good at all. Some of them had to close. But in general, they were not doing that great for a long time. In any case, RNK. Hi, Rob. Good to be live again. Good to be live. It feels good to be live. I feel like, if I don't see you guys for a couple of days, I feel like I'm missing something. So I have to do it as often as I can, as much as possible. But you know how it is, life just gets... Mighty Bull. Thank you so much for the super chat. As always, thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate the continued support. Thank you, Mighty Bull, Alex, and Nadine. Thank you to both of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, friends. What did I wanted to show you here? Okay, let's keep going. All right, I'm crossing 10th Avenue right now. As you can see, there are lots and lots of restaurants in this neighborhood. So for those of you guys who want to try different types of food, if you are not in Queens, I would say come to Clinton neighborhood, Midtown West, Hell's Kitchen, Clinton neighborhood. That's where you are gonna find different types of cuisines from Thailand, Malaysia, Mexico, Ethiopia, Japan. You can find foods from different parts of the world in this neighborhood. So I would say check out this neighborhood if you're a foodie like me. If you are a foodie, give it a try. Norman Ross, the handsome man with an amazing voice. Thank you so much. You're gonna make me blush now, Norman. I'm gonna have to hide my face now. I'm gonna blush. You're making me blush now. Do you guys want to hear a random fact? Talking about food. Do you guys want to hear a random fact? Are you ready for the random fact of the day? Oh yeah, definitely today's a trash day. Definitely. Well, not today. So they usually pick up trash early in the morning. So in this neighborhood, I would say at least twice a week. So it has to be either Tuesday and Thursday or Monday and Thursday. So I'm assuming they're picking up, the Department of Sanitation is picking up trash tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning, maybe like at 6 or 7 a.m. Rob does not eat pizza. That is correct. Oh, I did miss a super chat. Swanka dog, bull match, game on. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oops, let me just switch the camera here. Swanka dog. Thank you so much. I have not seen that name before, but I do appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Let me know where you're watching from, my friend. Thank you so much. So I remember for next time. Thank you so much again. You're awesome. Thank you. What is this? Ah, okay. This is part of the Marriott Hotels, Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott. I don't know anything about this specific location, but most of the time, Fairfield Inns in Midtown, they're okay. They're not bad. And this one, as you can see, looks very nice. And I'm pretty sure if you book in advance, you can most likely get a good deal. As I say all the time, if you decide to come to New York City, book in advance. Nowadays, prices have gone up significantly. Prices keep going up and fluctuating. So I would say book in advance, book everything way out in advance before you come to the city, okay? You just never know. I'm telling you, man, prices have been just pretty much like doubling every few months. Rent prices are going up in New York City, hotel prices are going up, food prices are going up, just like everywhere else. But here, more so than other places. Lisa's here. What's up, Lisa? Lisa, thank you for being another New York City walk, for bringing us another New York City walk, and congratulations on the 10.8 million views. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, everybody. I appreciate all of you guys for walking with me and being part of the Walk, Ride, Fly family. I know we have people from every part of the world, which is great. All right, Swank Dog, you are from Sacktown. What's up? Sacramento. Okay, friends. I'm going to show you a couple of places, and possibly, finally, today, I might be able to buy a BMW, or maybe a Ferrari, maybe Mercedes Maybach. I don't know. I might buy something. And also, friends, if you are thinking about coming to New York City and this neighborhood is a good choice. This area is pretty good. I like it. It's very convenient. It's not as expensive as, say, the heart of Midtown. Less expensive, of course. Lots of restaurants nearby. A few things to do. Not too far from, the train stations either. So this is a good area to stay in. All right, friends, it's that time of the day. Woo! Look at this beauty. Some of them are electric. The new stuff. Did you guys see that new BMW that changed colors? Like using an app, you can change the color of the car instantaneously, right away. All right, that is the BMW dealership. We're gonna walk down, see what else we can see, and then we will head down to Midtown. That's my car. Nice. Joseph Taylor, hey, I live in an apartment building. Hey, I live in an apartment building. Are you responding to somebody else, maybe? All right, as you can see, friends, today is a Wednesday, and the city is kind of quiet. Not a whole lot to do. It's kind of cold outside, very windy. Not everybody's outside. And again, in this neighborhood, you can also find a lot of options in terms of Airbnbs. There are lots and lots of Airbnbs in this neighborhood. You're not into hotels? You can possibly rent an apartment, whatever you fancy. One of these buildings. Of course, prices could be much higher than other parts of the city. Depending on the type of building, depending on how nice the building is. Oh, it's so windy today. Very, very windy. Hey, what's up, Darrell? What's going on? Rob, look at my earlier message. Oh. Okay, let me see if I can find it, Joseph. I got an emergency phone call from my town because of snow saying the garbage pickup for tomorrow morning will begin at 11 tonight. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, sometimes, depending on the weather conditions, they might pick up they might change garbage pickup day. It just depends on weather conditions as well. I think it's supposed to snow in the morning, early in the morning, and then it's going to rain a little bit. Yeah, New York City weather is all over the place, man. Today was like 45, 46. It went up all the way to 47 degrees. It's very windy, and then overnight it's going to get colder, and then in the morning it's going to snow, then it's going to rain, then it's going to be mild. Oh, man. You cannot predict New York City weather. All right, friends, and for those of you guys who like Mini Coopers, and if you choose to buy a Mini Cooper in New York City, come to their location on 10th Avenue here. That is the Mini Cooper dealership right there. Oh, and she wanted to buy an Audi. To get an Audi. Maybe an Audi Q4, maybe Q6. Oh, it looks nice. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at this one. Fascinating. Wow. I bet you that's like maybe an A6. No, that has to be an A8. That has to be an A8. That's beautiful, isn't it? Audi Sport. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That kind of scared me. I was like walking by and I thought somebody was looking at me. Oh man, that's kind of weird. What is a mannequin doing at a dealership anyway? All right. Okay. What else is there? Right, let's keep going. That's about it. That's about it, because the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, which I wanted to show you today. And then, fact, oh, I did not, right? I almost forgot. I got distracted. So the random fact of the day is chimichanga. Quote unquote, the Mexican food, chimichanga, was invented in Tucson, Arizona about 100 years ago. Isn't that crazy? I always thought chimichanga was from Mexico. Chimichanga was invented in Tucson, Arizona about 100 years ago. So happy birthday to chimichanga, because I love me some chimichanga. That is the random fact of the day. Rosalind Brown is saying, hi Rob, so how many are you buying? Well, it depends how much I have left after I buy a Mercedes, which is coming up right now. The building that's coming up right now is the Mercedes house, friends. If you have not heard of the Mercedes house, look it up. Literally, the entire building here, this fancy building, is the Mercedes building. It's an apartment building / a Mercedes dealership. So on the first floor, there's a Mercedes dealership. And then if you look up, that is the Mercedes house right there, my friends. If you can find an Airbnb in this building, please do it. This is a very nice, fancy building. I have a friend who lives here. Well, kind of like an acquaintance, not really a friend, but like an acquaintance. You know, he was my co-worker. He lived in a one-bedroom apartment here, and I had a chance to tour the apartment. They have a rooftop swimming pool right there, right above, right there. They have a rooftop swimming pool, and the building itself is very fancy, and they have a gym called a Mercedes Club. So even if you live in the apartment, you don't have access to the Mercedes Club. You have to pay a separate fee. Imagine, you're paying almost $4,000 for a one-bedroom apartment. This was like two years ago. He was paying almost $4,000 for a single one-bedroom apartment. Right now, I'm sure it's at least like $4,500, $4,600. And then on top of that, he has to pay for, he gets a discounted rate for the gym, but he still has to pay for the gym. And they don't call it gym, they call it Mercedes Club. If you call it a gym, it's like, whoa, we don't call it a gym here, friend. We call it a Mercedes Club. So yeah, people will ask you like, hey, are you part of the Mercedes Club? See you at the Mercedes Club. Are you going to the Mercedes Club today? That's how they talk. Woo! Oh, say, can you see? I have not been here for ages, friends. I have not been in this neighborhood, at least like on 10th Avenue, for some time. Oh, how I miss all of you. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Look at all this beauties. Look at the GL right there. Look at the Maybach way in the back right there. Okay, friends, which one should we buy? Which one should we buy today? Which one looks good? There's the S550 right there. There's the CL320 right there. Oh man, I have one in every color. That's what Rosalind is saying. She has one in every color. That's more like the European version, right? One thing that I found interesting is that a lot of these brands that we see in the United States have cars that are only available in certain markets, maybe just in the United States or in Europe. So when I was in Europe, I saw Mercedes that I have never seen before. And I'm pretty sure, some of these models are not available in Europe. They're probably only available based on, gas, based on gas mileage and other things. All right, friends, right across the street is the Dwight Clinton Park right there. It's open to the public, as you can see. Lots of people. Well, it's open to the public, but there's not that many people right now. There's a soccer field there, and I'm pretty sure they use it for baseball as well. Just because. All right, so which one did we decide to get, friends? Rob, on 34th Street between 11th and 12th Avenue, there was an entrance for the High Line, but it's closed. Oh, really? All right, friends. So as I said, the name is Mercedes House. This is Mercedes House. Have you ever heard of Mercedes House? Like when I lived in New York, when I lived in California, I've never heard of Mercedes House. Okay. I know people who had Mercedes. I know people who drove Mercedes, right? But I've never heard of Mercedes House. New York is a different beast, my friends. This is literally the lobby of the Mercedes House. I've been to London, I've been to Lisbon, I've been to other cities. I've never heard of Mercedes House. If you want to get more information, you can have it all. You see the view right there? You guys see the view, right? You can talk to somebody at the leasing office and let them know that Walk Right Fly sent you, okay? And tell them to give me some commission. Maybe 10%, 15% commission, friends. Somebody said something about London. I just watched one of your videos in London. Was that an older video or are you intercontinental? No, that's an older video. No, I wish I was in London. You guys know I love London. I spent some time there after Lisbon, but no, I'm back in New York. I would love to go back there though. Honestly, I love London. Wait a minute, what do we have here? Oh, we got a little stable over here. Interesting. I didn't even know there was a stable here. Look at that, friends. This is what I mean about New York City. You can walk in the same neighborhood a million times and miss a few things. Look at this. I've walked in this neighborhood a few times. I'm pretty sure there are probably like police horses. Look at that. You see there's like a few horses right there in the back. Gene Johnson is saying, hey Rob, thanks for the stream tonight. You are very welcome. It's good to be out and about. I haven't been able to stream for a couple of days, you know, just life gets in the way. And to be honest, you know, usually streaming takes up a lot of time. It takes at least 3-4 hours at least. So it's not easy to find time to spare, you know, 3-4 hours every day. It's not that easy. And sometimes, to be honest, it costs me a lot of money, so I tend not to do it often. But I do my best, you know, to show up at least 3 times a week. Okay, friends, there are lots of places for rent. A lot of apartment buildings are renting properties. So if you're thinking about coming to New York City, make sure to look up your options, to look into your options. So I see a lot of police cars over here. So yeah, definitely that favors for New York City horses. Police horses, Mounties. Isn't it Rosalind who said the horses in New York City look like ponies compared to those in Scotland? Right? That's what you said, right? Cindy and Yogi, can I fund you for your time? What do you mean? Well, if you do want to support the channel, yeah, you can support the channel in many ways, if that's what you mean. All right, friends, and this building right here is the AT&T building, one of the weirdest. And I'm going to show you so that you know why, so that you know what I'm talking about. Look at this building here. Literally no windows, nothing. This is the AT&T building right there. Oh, you remember that? Of course, Rosalind. Of course. You told me that, what, about a year and a half ago, maybe? That's That was the time, right? Yeah, I do remember showing police horses of New York, and then you were like, oh, those horses are like ponies compared to the horses we have here. I was like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, I guess your horses must be like gigantic, right? Maybe twice the size of the ones we have, maybe 3 times. 3 times the size. Sharon Frazier. Hello, Rob. Greetings to you, Sharon. Greetings to you. Darlene Matthews. Greetings to you as well. And thank you, Darrell, for sharing the link for PayPal. Thank you. Yes, so yeah, if you do want to support the channel, to be honest, to be very honest with you all, if you choose to, that is, to support the channel, the best way to do that is via PayPal or Cash App or Coffee app, only because usually YouTube takes 30% of any donation, and then on top of that, if the support or if the donation was made via Apple products, then Apple takes 30% processing fee, so 60% is out the door. Just FYI. Just FYI. All right, friends, let me see if I can find some favorite places in this neighborhood to show you before I forget. But yeah, in any case, all the details are in the description of the video. If you want to get more details, you can look at the description under this video, or any of my videos. Any of my videos. Man, I can't speak today. Oh, I need some tea. I need some tea quickly, like a good tea. Good herbal tea, that is. Good herbal tea. Oh, there's some Christmas lights over here. Oh, God bless these people. They still have some Christmas lights. Well, what do we have here? We have a little apartment building. Well, not so little. Big apartment building. And there's a park right in front of it. 60% is criminal. Tell me about it, Cynthia. Tell me about it. I didn't know about it until like much later. Oh, look at this, friends. It's good to be very attentive. You see that? That is a penny right there. My eyes are working. That's how I know my eyes are working. I found a penny. That's a good luck penny. I found a penny right there. Let me see if I can find another one. Maybe another one. Maybe another one. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna put back that penny. By the way, that was an apartment building right here. That decoration is right in front of this apartment building on 10th Avenue. 10th and West 51st. As I said, there are lots and lots of apartment buildings in this neighborhood, lots of restaurants, lots of cafes, grocery stores. So if you stay in this neighborhood, you're in good hands. You are in a good area, in a good touristy area. Not so touristy, but still close enough to the touristy areas, and not as crazy, not as chaotic as, say, Midtown Manhattan. So yeah, definitely a good option. Gene Johnson, my grandson Hunter is sending you something for TV Cash App. Thank you so much, Hunter. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know that, young people are watching my channel. Like, when I mean young people, like teenagers, and kids who are younger. It keeps me grounded, so I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. All right, let's see what we have here. It helps me, keep my conversations very kosher, very PG friendly, you know what I mean? It keeps me in line. Gene Johnson, thank you so much. Thank you, Gene Johnson. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I hope you get this hat. I know you wanted to get it. I know you're gonna get it. So make sure to get this hat, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Oh, here is a little country place over here. The name is Wayland. I think they're trying to replicate something from Texas. You see, they have some Green Bay Packers sign, but I believe this is supposed to be a place for some bluegrass for country music. It's a little southern enclave here in New York City. Yes, the name is Wayland. Alright, so what is this place? What is this place? I can't see the name. Burger something. 1, 2, 3.
You better hurry up.
1, 2, 3 burger shop. Burger shop, I gotta check it out. You guys hear the country music? Is that bluegrass country? Nice. Let's keep going, friends. Let's keep going. I don't know anything about those two places. I mean, I know they exist, but I don't know. I haven't tried their food. I don't know what the service is like. I have no clue about those two places. But let's keep going and maybe show you a couple of my favorite spots, okay? Gene Johnson, thank you. Did I miss that one, or is that a second one? Oh, okay, I did get it right. Victor Wilkie, beautiful night. It sure is. It sure is a good night. It's not too cold. It's not too windy. It's fine. So far, so good. We can't complain. It says 45, but I don't know. I just saw 45, but I don't think it's 45 degree Fahrenheit right now. It's probably like 40. It's probably like that. Oh, look at that. Another Christmas tree became a casualty. Look at this. That's not right. This is no right. You can't just throw away Christmas tree. You gotta keep it for next year. Alright. Another popular place in this neighborhood. I've never tried it, but this place is very popular. This is a Punjabi restaurant, and the prices are actually pretty good from what I've heard. They got some Punjabi food. Punjab is a state in the northern part of India, close to Pakistan. There's Punjabis on the Pakistan side. Well, I think most Pakistanis are actually Punjabis, and there's also Punjabis in India. But the Punjab state is in India, in the northern part of India. As you guys know, India has a lot of states. India is a country of different ethnic groups and different cultures. Joseph Taylor is saying it's open 24 hours. Nice, good to know. I did not know that. But I know, oh, that makes sense. A lot of people stop by after they get drunk, right? That makes sense. It's usually like drunk people buying samosas and just like late night every time I pass by. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Sal's Pizza. Sal's Pizza. Another popular place in this neighborhood is Sal's Pizza. I don't know. I don't eat cheese, so I don't know. I don't know how good it is. People seem to love it. All right, and then here we have fusion, which is Peruvian and Mexican cuisine fusion. I've never tried this one. I don't know how good they are, but let me see the menu.
You won't see it until you get there.
Oh, I haven't even found a favorite place yet. Okay, classic guacamole, $12. Let's see how much chimichangas are. All right, friends, they got a chimichanga here. Deep fried flour tortilla stuffed with cheese and pico de gallo topped with sour cream and salsa roja. Veggie 12, steak 15. Oh, okay, not too bad. I mean, I would like to see the size, but 15 for New York City is not bad at all. I don't know what the rating is for this place. But it looks like it's full. Looks like there's a few people in there, more people than the other places that I have shown so far. So I'm assuming it's decent enough. And they do have a nice outdoor dining, as you can see. A little nice outdoor dining, very cozy. Nice music playing in the background. Enough space. Nice sitting arrangement. Oh, Henry Sylvia is like, every time I say pizza, he's like, what? Say what again? Come again? He gets excited. He gets excited. Oops. John Matthews. How did I miss that one? Good evening, Rob. Looks like a nice night for a walk. Thanks. Thank you so much, John Matthews. That is very nice of you. Thank you so much, John Matthews. I appreciate the continued support. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Okay. Back to the walking, friends. Back to the walking. You know what? I'm gonna turn left on the next street and maybe show you a couple of other favorite places. Or my favorite place, I should say. I don't think I showed you any so far, did I? If you want to get good Peruvian food in this neighborhood, go to a place called Causa. Causa restaurant has good Peruvian food. I love Peruvian food. Usually, you know, my go-to food is Indian food or Mexican food, and sometimes Chinese food, Szechuan style. I like spicy food, hence why I choose Indian food, Mexican food, and Szechuan style. Szechuan Chinese food. But sometimes if you want to get good Peruvian food, I would say go to Causa in this neighborhood. It's spelled K-A-U-S-A. Causa. Very good one. Holly saying nice hat. Thank you so much. I look like one of the Wright brothers, huh? I look like an aviator, huh? Rob, super chat from John Matthews. Okay, I did respond to that one. I did respond to him. I just said thank you. All right. Well, let me show you some favorite places. Okay, here, like I said earlier, in this neighborhood, you find food from different parts of the world. And here we have Muscat, an Ethiopian restaurant. I think they have a few locations in the city. Not a few, maybe like 2 or 3. All right, this is Ethiopian food. They have a few options. I don't know. In terms of Ethiopian food, I don't know if New York is the best. I think DC is probably the best location for Ethiopian food. There's a big community there. Myling Torres, Rob, can we support using Zelle? I do not have Zelle, but I do have many options in terms of PayPal, Cash App, Coffee, well, of course, Super Chat. I do have those options. I think those are pretty similar to Zelle, isn't it? Aren't they? All right, maybe I'll set up a Zelle then. But yeah, I mean, most of the options are in the description, and so if you look at the description of any of the videos that I have, you can find it there. And just send me an email, if those don't work for you, just send me an email. The email is in the About section of my channel. You can find it there. All right, I wanted to show you a coffee shop that I like to go to whenever I'm in this neighborhood, and I can't find it right now. And the name of the coffee shop is Jolly the Goat. That is the name of the coffee shop, believe it or not. The name of the coffee shop is Jolly the Goat. Wait, is that it? Is that it? I have not been there for a while. No, that's not it. Should be down this way. All right, friends, there's also a church right here. And New York City has a lot of churches, by the way, a lot of beautiful churches, not just churches, but a lot of beautiful churches. Myling Torres. I see. I believe it's the same with PayPal as well, or Cash App, isn't it? They don't charge fees, do they? To send? I don't know if they charge fees. Joseph Taylor saying, Rob, Ethiopian food is served with sour bread. Yes, I do know that. Yeah, like I said, I would say the best place to find Ethiopian food would be in DC.
5-10 minutes.
In DC, or maybe like in Maryland or even Virginia. But in terms of, and also, if you wanted to get good Mexican food, I would say go to California, go to Tucson, Arizona, go to Colorado. New York don't got it. New York doesn't have it. I gotta be honest. Oh my God, friends, for the life of me, I cannot remember where Jolly the Goat is. The name of the coffee shop is Jolly the Goat. I hope they didn't go out of business, because I haven't been there in months. Or you know what? Actually, in over a year. So I'm hoping they didn't go out of business. I'm hoping they did not go out of business. It has to be. It has to be here, friends. I'm hoping they didn't go out of business. No, no, no. You know what? While I'm here, let me show you something. So for those of you guys who like to eat healthy, but still like to eat, good food, I would say give this place a try. The name is Al Horno, Lean Mexican Kitchen. As the name states, they use like healthy ingredients. It's not very fatty. They take out a lot of that necessary fat from some of their foods. So that's one option. And they do have a location in Lower Manhattan and FIDI in the financial district, so give them a try. For those of you guys, who are into the healthy lifestyle. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of pissed right now. Can't find Jolly the Goat. Daryl, would you mind looking up Jolly the Goat? Oh, okay. Thank you, Joseph. Jolly the Goat, 515 West 47th. All right. 515. All right. Thank you, Joseph. You're awesome. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. 515. How did I miss it? How? Why in the world did I miss it? I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't show you that coffee shop, but I want to show you because the coffee is good, the service is great, and you guys know I like to support small businesses. I'm always, highlighting small businesses that are owned by families, by individuals. That's what I like to do as often as possible. So, yeah. I wanted to show it to you, and it's actually the business is owned by a Turkish guy who moved to the United States, I think maybe 25 years ago, and he's doing a great job. He is doing a very, very good job with the coffee shop. Great service, great coffee. Judith Hinton is saying PayPal does charge fees. Really? I had no idea. So what is the best option then that doesn't have any fees? What is the best option? What is the best option, friends? Let me know. Joseph Taylor, yes, it is closed now, but I just wanted to show it, on camera, so that people remember where it is and people know where it is. No, I'm sorry. And also people know what it looks like. So just in case, people come to New York City, and if they happen to be in this neighborhood, they can go and try Jolly the Goat. I'm always looking out for you guys, trying to show the best coffee shops, the best bakeries, all the hidden spots, all the cool spots, while showing you the soul, the heart of New York City, the real human element of New York City. All right, now I think I remember where it is. One thing that's very common in New York City nowadays is like vape shops, smoke shop. They are everywhere. Smoke shops and vape shops are literally on every block. Okay, there we go. There it is. Jacqueline Cooper. Yes, I'm in Austin, Texas. Nice. I've never been to Austin. I've been to Houston, I've been to Dallas, I've been to Fort Worth, but not to Austin. All right, friends, you guys know I go all over the city, trying out different coffee shops. And there is hundreds, if not thousands, of coffee shops all over New York City. And so this is one of my go-to spots if I happen to be in this neighborhood. I've been here a couple of times, but the last time I was here, I think it was maybe a year ago. Because it's kind of out of the way for me, out of the way, like on my train route. So I don't really stop by here unless I'm actually in this neighborhood. Unless I'm in this neighborhood, I don't stop by. In any case, this is Jolly the Goat. Jolly the Goat coffee bar. 515 West 47th Street. In any case, that was it. That is what I wanted to show you, and that is a success. Thank you so much, Joseph Taylor, for the information. That helps. And of course, friends, there's also a lot of decent apartments in this neighborhood. Ariana Serrano's asking, can you do an NYC rat compilation? I have about, I think, 2 rat compilation videos. And guess what, friends? I don't think I mentioned it before, but some random German TV reached out to me and asked if they could use my rat compilation videos. And literally, my video was shown on German TV. So they asked me for permission. They said, hey, could we use some of your footage? You know what, let me go down this way. Some of your rat compilation videos. I'm like, yeah, sure, you can use it. And I was like, okay, once, you publish it, let me know. And they did. And they showed it on their channel. And everything is in German, right? Then I was like, okay, well, can I share this on my YouTube channel? They were like, oh, no, that is a copyright issue. So, yeah, you can just use it for yourself, but you can't really distribute it online, or you can't post it online. I was like, wait a minute. You took my document or my videos, my footage, showed it on your channel, but I can't use yours or that same one, the recycled one, on my channel? They were like, nope. So in any case, I think that's one of the reasons why I forgot about it. But yeah, I do have a couple of rat compilation videos, and my video became popular in Germany, but not in the US, I guess. You're so generous, Rob. Thank you. I was like, yeah, I mean, it's a rat compilation. Go take it. Who cares? And then I was like, yeah, just let me know when you guys are done, producing whatever you're producing, and, just send me a link. To be honest with you, they did not even reach out to me afterwards, so I had to, reach out to them and say, hey, did you guys end up using my... We just forgot about it. We forgot to tell you about it. It turns out they did, and then I asked, if I could use that same video, and they're like, oh, no, you cannot do that. How funny is that? Hey, Alex Mandeli, thank you so much. Alex Mandeli and Cindy Mandeli, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you to both of you, all the way in Ohio, for your continued support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you. All right, so here we have a Thai restaurant. I don't know what the rating looks like, but it looks like a nice, decent restaurant to me. Vala table. And by the way, friends, this neighborhood has so many Thai restaurants. Midtown West, Clinton neighborhood, Hell's Kitchen has a lot of Thai restaurants. All right, let's see what they have. Thai burger, Thai inspired 100% grass-fed local beef burger topped with fresh ginger, relish and cilantro aioli on a freshly made sesame seed bun served with our fries of the day. Wait a minute, that's $21.95. Is $21.95, friends. Okay. I'm guessing the beef is from Switzerland, probably went to a private school, had a private butler, was being massaged every week, you know, went on vacation to the Alps. I don't know. $21.95 for a burger? And the size does not look big at all. I mean, come on. Okay, let's go to the other one. Pad Thai. Stir fry, mixed seafood, smoked chili paste, curry powder, egg, onions, Chinese celery, bell pepper, served with jasmine rice. $25.95. Okay, I get the idea. It's very high end. All right. Anybody from Ireland? But you never know, you know. Maybe the cow that they're using, might be from Switzerland. You know, I don't know. Might have to go through, you know, a lot of luxury lifestyle. I don't know. It better be an exceptional burger, right? But, you know, sometimes, you know, if they charge you that much, and if the size is humongous, right, then you're like, meh, and, you know, it could be justified. Maybe. Oops. But then, looking at that picture, it did not look that big. I'm not bashing them, of course, you know. They got their clienteles, you know, they know who their clienteles are. There's people who want to, you know, pay the size of the food that they're eating, so that's understandable. All right, friends, how are we doing so far? Do you want me to keep going? Have you had enough? What's going on? How are we doing with the likes? My friends, the way I know that you are enjoying this video, this walks, one way to guarantee to bring you more live walks, live streams, is if you continue liking videos, if you share them. That way I know that you're actually enjoying it. So friends, we have 383 people and only 224 likes. So friends, let's make this time worth it. Let's make my time worth it. Let's make your time worth it. Give it a like, friends. It only takes a few seconds. Click on the thumbs up. If you're watching on a TV, jump on your phone. If you're watching on a tablet, jump on your phone. Either way, give it a like, friends. That's how I know that you are truly enjoying these live walks and this late night walks. So if you do, yeah, not just, you know, sending me a thumbs up, you know, emoji, but make sure to give it a like. Give the actual video a like. All right, friends. Oh, finally. One of my favorite places in this neighborhood. If you like Dominican food, if you enjoy Dominican food, stop by this place. Lali Restaurante. They're closed right now, unfortunately. They used to open late, but not nowadays. Especialidad en comida dominicana. There you go. And it's not expensive either. You guys know, whenever I'm recommending a place, I'm gonna recommend a place that has good quality and that's not as expensive. If I show you a place that's kind of expensive, I'll let you know. And of course, I'll give you a heads up, I'll give you a little warning to let you know that it's a bit expensive and that it's not a place to go on every time, right? Or every day or every other day. So yeah, that place is a good option. Here we have a French restaurant. The name is Le Brève. Sioli. I think you are going to like this one. This is a good French restaurant. Usually on the weekends, it is very busy. This is, lots of people here. It's a very, very nice restaurant. And here we have another one. Also another restaurant. I don't know if this one is a French one, but let's see. But La Prairie is a French restaurant. Okay, this one is just more like a Mediterranean. All right, this one is a Mediterranean one. 44 and X, that is the name of it. This one is, I heard this one is expensive. I've never been in here, but I heard this one is expensive. All right, so yeah, as I expected, looking at the place, looking at the ambiance and everything, I figured it would be more expensive than the other ones. And obviously it is. Buttermilk, fried chicken, pecans, collard greens, chai waffle, black pepper, and maple syrup. $34. All right, the most expensive one that I see over here is, wait a minute. Okay, roasted lamb. Roasted lamb, $45 with Brussels sprouts and Italian sausage. So this is like a mix of Mediterranean, French, American, Mexican, Italian, all that good stuff. But the previous one is a French restaurant. Ooh wee, Pepe Le Pew. Ed Mendez, that's funny. That's what one of my friends says all the time. Every time he hears French, he goes, "Ooh wee, 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 Pepe Le Pew." That's funny. That's funny. That's hilarious. Even Darrell is getting on it. Ooh wee, 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 wee. Judith, you said something, and I meant to respond, and I couldn't. Keep going. Okay. Definitely. Well, if people are liking the videos, then that's a good reason to continue, right? That means people are enjoying the walks. Otherwise, they're like, "Oh, when is this guy gonna stop? When will he stop?" That's what I'm thinking. They're not liking it. They're technically saying, "Oh, when is this guy gonna stop?" I think it was Peggy Johnson who asked me a question last time, and I forgot to respond, and then after I went home, I was like, "Oh, I forgot to respond to Peggy Johnson's question." She asked if I miss Europe. I do miss Europe. I do miss London, especially London. I do miss it. Except that London is very expensive. I gotta tell you, man, that city is expensive. That city is expensive. All right, friends, so the main reason that I'm standing here is because I want to show you how people throw away their used furniture in New York City. So when people put it out like this, some other people come and take it, and they repurpose it, they fix it, whatever it is, and use it again. And sometimes the garbage truck just picks it up and it's destroyed. So it just depends. Preston is saying the only French I know is French fries and French toast. That's funny. That's hilarious. James Unruh is saying must be trash pickup night. Yes, that's definitely right. Yep, there we go. Trash is being picked up. Speaking of the devil, you're right. Well, they're not devil, but that's a joke. But yeah, they're picking up trash. There's a few trash vehicles, trash vehicles all over. All right, friends, so you are wondering what time it is and what the weather's like. There we go. Where is he? I'm in New York City, my friend. I am in Midtown West right now. I am on West 42nd and 10th. I'm on 10th Avenue and West 42nd, my friend. So sometimes in New York City, you just gotta do a little jaywalking, you know what I mean? You gotta do it, you gotta do it. That's how life works in New York City. How you doing? Austin, Texas is the state capital. Yes, I do know that. Austin, Texas. That's where UT Austin is, right? Because for undergrad, I did apply to UT Austin. I do know Austin's the capital. And for those of you liquor lovers, lovers of wine, fine wine, Portuguese wine, French wine. There you go. I don't know anything about this stuff. I wouldn't be able to help you. But it seems like there's a lot of liquor stores all over the city. But speaking of Europe, speaking of Portugal, and honestly hope to go back to Europe soon. I did enjoy my time. I didn't like it. And they do have it at a good price. Except London. They got it at a good price, so I like it. I like Milan. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Lionel. Shout out to Mimo, shout out to David. Thank you guys. You guys made my time in Milan awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. I do like the city. It's an awesome city. They got everything that I like. And also, there's a lot to do as well. Lots of beautiful churches, lots of history, lots of cool stuff. All right, I did see a super chat from Red Dog 08. Incentive to keep going. Thank you so much, my friend, as always. Oops. Let's switch it. As always, thank you so much. Thank you for the generous support. I appreciate it. Red Dog 08. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm close to putting a down payment on a Ferrari, friends. Maybe tonight I might be able to get a Ferrari. Just kidding. All right, friends, and to the left is, if you wanted to take the bus to go to Philly, New Jersey, DC, you can take it from here. This is one way you can get there. Taking a transportation from the Port Authority. I've shown you Port Authority from the front side a few times, but I don't think I've shown it to you from the back side. So this is what it looks like. This is what the Port Authority looks like from the backside. There's not a whole lot to see. But again, as I've said many times, if you want to visit DC while you are in New York City, if you wanted to take a trip to DC, I highly, highly recommend that you take the train. If you book in advance, you can take Amtrak train at a reasonably decent price, and the convenience is unmatched. Of course, you can take one of these buses, the Mega Bus. You have Mega Bus, and what was the other one? Greyhound, and there's a few buses that you can take, okay? There's a few buses that you can take, but by all means, do yourself a favor and take the train. It only takes about 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes to be exact, to get from. You can find a decent seat, regular class, for $40. If you book in advance, you can get a business class seat for $70. That's one way. Of course, a little more expensive than, let's say, if you take the bus. But the bus could take 5, 6, sometimes 6.5 hours to get from New York City to DC. So, by all means, do yourself a favor and take the train. And it's very comfortable. It's just, I don't know, way better. Because when I was a student, I took the bus a few times. I took the bus from New York to DC, DC to New York, many times. Okay? And by the time I get to DC, or by the time I get back to New York City, I'm exhausted, my neck hurts, it's just, it just, it puts a lot of strain on your back, and it's not that comfortable. It's not that great. All right, I don't think I've shown you this part of the city before, have I? Usually, when we show New York City, we show the main avenues and, the skyscrapers in Midtown. But there's also this part, the backside, usually close to 11th Avenue, 10th Avenue, 12th Avenue. That's a little different than what you are used to seeing. So I want to show it to you anyway. Mighty bull, mighty bull, mighty bull. There we go. Something interesting here. There we go. What are your top picks for places to take kids in New York City? Oh, that's a good question, but I don't know if I would be able to answer it. I actually don't have kids. But then, let's see, when my cousins came to visit, M&M store, the Lego store, the Nintendo store, yeah, I would say those types of places would be great for kids. But I'm pretty sure there's more. What else can I think of right now? I don't know. But yeah, usually those are the places that I can think of. M&M store, Midtown, Lego store, now the Harry Potter store. And of course, all the places where you enjoy views of the city. Sometimes they have like kids sections. Let me think about that one for a second. For kids. Because yeah, it's not like we have Chuck E. Cheese and things like that over here in Midtown. There might be, but you might have to drive to like New Jersey or Yonkers or something. Because I don't remember seeing any Chuck E. Cheese in the city. Let me think about that. That's a very good question, actually. What do kids do when they come to New York City? Natural History Museum. There we go, Henry Sylvia. Ding, 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 ding. That's actually very good. That is a very good option. The Natural History Museum. And guess what? There's also a math museum. There's a math museum, actually. That's also good for kids. The math museum is right across from the Madison Square Park. So I would say that's a good option as well. That is a very... merry-go-rounds. Is that merry-go-round? I don't remember seeing it. Oh my goodness, how did I forget FAO Shorts? Absolutely. FAO Shorts is actually in Midtown. It's not too far. It's actually walking distance from the Nintendo store, from the Lego store by the Rockefeller Center. So yes, FAO Shorts is a good option. Ice skating, yes. Now actually there is there's ice skating and also like bumper cars at Bryant Park. So that's a good option as well. So there we go. Red Dog 08. Yep, you have plenty of options. There's a zoo. Oh my God. How did I forget a zoo? The zoo would be like the most straightforward thing to do in New York. The Bronx Zoo, the Central Park Zoo. I think there's one in Queens as well. Yep. That goes to show you how long it has been since I was a kid. Oh my, oh my. Where did the time go? Where did the time fly? I have not been a kid for ages, decades. How sad is that? So yeah, there we go. There we go. We got the zoo, we got the ice skating rinks, and we got the stores. Yeah, there we go. We got everything covered for you, my friend. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for chipping in with your ideas. Manny, what's up, Manny? How you doing? MoMA Museum is a good option as well. Yes, MoMA Museum, the Math Museum, Natural History Museum. Yeah. Oh, the Train Museum, the Metro Museum. That's a good option too. That's an option. But at the end of the day, one thing that I can guarantee you is that if you come to New York City, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your needs are. There's always, always, always something for you. What's going on here? This is like some abandoned building from Detroit or something. This is interesting. So yeah, there's always something for you in New York City, friends. There's always something. Don't ever feel like, New York City doesn't have what you want, or it doesn't have what you might want. There's always something for you in New York City. It doesn't matter who you are. Museum of Illusion, yes. There's also Museum of the Moving Image. Absolutely, there's always something. There's always something in New York City. All right, friends, and we do have some really, really nice apartment buildings in this neighborhood, tucked in between buildings, in between average-looking buildings. You might find really nice apartment buildings. There's one right there. There's another one right across the street. There are so many options. Patty Benti saying, what are you saying? Quando torni in Italia? No, my Italian is not that great. I know basic Italian, I know basic French, I know basic of like a few languages, but I don't really, I'm not fluent. Museum of Ice Cream. Oh man. Yeah, if kids go into that museum, they're not coming out. I don't know if that's a good option to take. I don't know if it's a good idea to take kids to the Museum of Ice Cream. Yes, it's a good option, a fantastic one. But I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna come out of that museum once they get in. Oops. Baseball game at Yankee Stadium. Indeed. Basketball game at Madison Square Garden. Yeah, I forgot kids can watch games too. I thought it was just us. That's true. Fiori, Wendy. Oh, is that what she said? Ah, okay. I would like to come back next week, to be honest. Oh, they could eat pizza. That's right, Henry Sylvia. That's absolutely right. Literally, they can come to New York City. And yeah, pizza. They can eat pizza, build a bear workshop. Is there one in the city? Oh, you know what? There's one. Yes, there's one in, I believe on 7th Avenue. Build-A-Bear. Yes, I think there's a Build-A-Bear. But yeah, if you are asking when I will be back to New York City, I'm sorry, to Italy, I would love to come. Is it on 5th Avenue? Okay. I've never built a bear, so good to know. I would love to go back to Italy next week if I could. All right, friends, you guys know one of my absolute favorite bakeries in the city is Angelina, owned by an Italian pastry chef from Milan. There we go. That's Angelina. They recently opened a second location a couple of blocks from here towards Midtown. I'm sorry, towards Columbus Circle. The second location is actually much bigger, much better than this location with many options. The name is Angelina. I've shown it, oops. What is going on with my camera, friends? Just give me a second, friends.
Let me determine if doesn't make it easier.
Something is wrong with my camera. Emergency operation here, friends. Let me do Macy's. Macy's would be a good idea maybe if they're shopping. If they're buying some Louis Vuitton. What's going on with my camera? All right, looks like it's back in service. Oh, this is an interesting NYPD command center, and you're gonna see a lot of these all over the city. This is a patrol. This is the Manhattan Mobile Command Center. They have them all over the city. Okay, friends, do you like Italy? Oh, absolutely. I love Italy. I've been there a few times. I never get tired of it. Italy is amazing. One day though, I would love to go from literally the north part of Italy all the way to Palermo, Sicily, Sardinia. Just literally maybe spend like, a couple of weeks and go to different cities within Italy. That would be my dream. I do love Italy. Food is good. Pastry is amazing. Coffee is phenomenal. Good people. What else do I need? All right, friends. Do you guys know Jollibee? How many of you guys know Jollibee? How many people know Jollibee, friends? Home of the famous Chicken Joy. I don't know how many Jollibees we have in the city, but I know this one, and there's another one in Queens. The Statue of Liberty, my grandson loved it. Oh yeah, of course, all the touristy spots. But most of the time, kids don't seem to like very touristy areas, right? They like to go to places where they can participate in, like, Build-A-Bear, or going to a toy store or something like that. Something, that's fascinating to them, right? Something that excites them. Just like how I get excited every time I go to a pastry shop or a coffee shop or something like that, or like a car dealership or something. Something that's fun. Staten Island Ferry. Yes, that's a good option. Yeah, I think by now Red Dog 08 has multiple places written down. He has like a list of places written down, right? Now has a full list for the kids. All right, friends. And here we have the New York Times, the headquarters of the New York Times. This building right here is the headquarters of the New York Times. By the way, Times Square is named Times Square because of the New York Times. You guessed it right. It got its name after the New York Times moved to this neighborhood in 1904. That's how Times Square got its name. All right, you guys know one of my favorite stores in the city is Muji. Many locations in the city, and they usually got good stuff at a cheap price, at a decent price. Not always the cheapest, but they got some decent stuff at a decent price. That's what I can say. Yeah, this is no Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Moschino, Versace, however you pronounce it. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, friends, how are we doing with the likes? How are we doing? We have 457 people watching and only 334 likes. What am I missing, friends? What's going on? What's going on, friends? right, friends? You know, back in the day, finding face masks was a big deal, right? Like, if you can find a place that has a face mask, it's like finding gold, right? It was like, wow, there's a place that has face mask, and then they would limit you to like, you know, a few per person, or maybe like 1 pack per person. Some random day, I was just walking by in this neighborhood, right, during lockdown, and then I decided to go inside this store just to ask if they had face mask. And they were like, yes, we did get the shipments today. We haven't opened the box yet, but if you can wait for 20-30 minutes, we'll get them out for you. But we would like to let you know, we don't have that many, and you can only buy 1. Fast forward now, see how things have changed? You can buy as many face masks as you want. You can buy as many sanitizers as you want. There's so many companies making sanitizers, face masks. Isn't that crazy? And they would be sold out in like 40 minutes, an hour. That was crazy times, man. That was just such a crazy time. All right, friends, one of my go-to places, especially late night if everything is closed, is Empanada Mama, the place right across the street, the place that you're seeing right now. Empanada Mama, good spot for decent empanadas and decent burgers at a decent price. And most of their locations are open 24/7 as well, so it sure is a good option. There was a game tonight. That makes sense. I'm like, why is there so many people with jerseys tonight? There was a game tonight, I guess, at Madison Square Garden. Sometimes even more than toilet paper. I believe it. I believe it. Wow, it sure is so busy for a Wednesday night. It sure is a lot of people for a Wednesday night. Yeah, so I did mention Empanada Mama. That is a good place to go if you are hungry late night. And if you can't find, a restaurant that's open late night, you can always count on Empanada Mama, friends. Remember that, okay? It is a Colombian restaurant. They got some Colombian food. They got some oh, there's an accident. Oh man, that does not look good. That does not look good at all. Empanada Mama, you get Colombian empanadas, some Mexican food, and the fusion between the two. E is me. Greetings to you. Greetings. Alright, looks like there's an accident here, unfortunately. Why is it that every other time I go live, we see an accident, right? Isn't that crazy? I feel like it happens often. This is like what, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th time? It's crazy, right? happens often. All right, friends, and now I am on 7th Avenue, aka the Fashion District. I like the big swing thing. Yeah, this is Fashion District, so yeah, they got a lot of things related to fashion. I'll show it to you. I've done a couple of videos over here actually. Some nice videos during the day, over summer, winter time, rain walk videos. I did a lot of videos on these streets. There's a statue here. That's pretty cool. The Garment Worker by Judith Weller. Donated to the city of New York. Is me. Thanks. You are welcome. Anytime. Anytime. All right, friends. If you haven't had a chance to like this video, please give it a like. If you got something out of tonight's stream, do me a favor and share this video with one of your friends. Give it a like. And friends, that concludes tonight's stream. I want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you who supported the channel. Thank you to all of you who tuned in. And a big thanks to all the mods. Thank you for your continued support. Judith Hinton, Darrell. Who did I forget? Thank you so much. I hope I didn't forget someone. I feel like I'm forgetting the third person. Darrell, Judith, and someone else. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I appreciate all the support via Super Chats and Cash App and PayPal. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to Lara O'Connor from Hawaii. Thank you for the support via PayPal. Thank you. And also, another big thanks to Ricardo Holloway. Thank you for your support via Cash App. I want to say thank you again to you. I appreciate your continued support. I appreciate the continued support of all of you. Thank you. Red Dog, Mighty Bull, John Matthews, and I think I forgot another person. Thank you. Now it is time to go home, friends. It is time to go home. There is my Lamborghini, my Ferrari, my Mercedes-Benz. There it is.